Why KFC fell off. People, what up? What's good? It's your boy TwoCentz. As y'all can see, man, I am a black man, and I will be talking about chicken today. We have a video from Pat B Originals, man. Why KFC is on the brink of collapse, you guys. I mean, it seems like every fast food restaurant is on the brink of collapse. It's probably all for the same reason. It costs too much. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. KFC was never good. In the United States of America, KFC was never good. Everywhere else that you can get chicken, whether that be chicken sandwiches, chicken legs, chicken tenders, everywhere else is better than KFC. Popeyes was always better than KFC. Church's Chicken was always better than KFC. Chick-fil-A was always better than KFC. If you live on the East Coast, Bojangles was always better. Dave's Hot Chicken was all. Harold's was. Every chicken spot is better than KFC, bro. That's it, man. Let's get into it.
KFC in America
gonna make me upset.
Locations are closing, sales are back to where they were in 2004, and revenue per store is by far the lowest of the big chicken chains. But this decline is really a tale of two brands, KFC America versus KFC abroad.
And you know, I've never had KFC overseas. I always hear about it being way better. Like basically all the fast food restaurants always have way better quality overseas than in the United States because of, you know what I'm saying, the drugs that the FDA approves for us to eat are banned in basically every other country. But yeah, man, and they always got the cool menus and everything. It sucks. And by the way, what else is another? Cane's is better than KFC. I just need to bring that up too.
Internationally, KFC is a thriving powerhouse with nearly 30,000 locations. But this success abroad is correlated with their struggles at home. In this video, I'll explain how the former king of fried chicken is now at the edge of collapse in America. It all starts in 1987, when the first KFC opened in China. KFC opened in Beijing in 1987. As the first major fast food brand to enter China, they made the most of their first mover advantage by hiring a team of former McDonald's executives from Taiwan, dubbed the Taiwan Gang. They localized the menu with dishes like egg tarts and fish.
Y'all, that's fire, bro. Why don't we in America, why don't we get like specialized? We do. And hold on, y'all. I'm actually posting a video to the main channel while I'm recording this. The grind never stops, y'all. Pull up to 218s. Link in the channel description. But y'all, we get what? The Shamrock Shake at McDonald's. That's about all I can think of. I feel like a lot of our restaurants don't have like these local specials, and I really don't understand why. As fat as we are as a country, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Where are our exclusives at, man?
Shrimp burgers alongside
that's fire
fried chicken. And they focused on growth in both big and small cities, which led to KFC becoming the first Western brand to reach national scale in China. A valuable position in a massive foreign market that they've never relinquished. Today, KFC's China business dwarfs the US. They have 3 times as many stores than in America that contribute 2.5 times as much revenue. And that doesn't include the spin-off concepts, like the fast casual K-Pro that serves salads and smoothies, Grandpa Comfy Tea, which sells tea and ice cream.
He's probably going to explain it, but again, you guys, what is stopping these chains from doing this over here? Right, especially seeing how successful it is, in a place like China that has like way more people living over there than in the United States, right? Don't make no sense to me.
Or the new coffee chain K Coffee that has over 1,000 stores. KFC is so successful and beloved in China that it would be unrecognizable to us in America. And this massive success gave KFC the playbook for international expansion, which they've been investing in heavily since the early 2000s, which is why they have 32,000 locations across 155 countries today. But the US footprint and revenue is a tiny piece of that overall pie, which matters because when you look at Yum Brands, 90% of their operating profit comes from KFC and Taco Bell. But the bulk of KFC's profit contribution is from their international group. And that's where Yum Brand focuses their energy when it comes to KFC.
So I mean that pretty much explains it. They don't care about the US market as much. Got it?
While they've dominated abroad these last few decades, they've been asleep at the wheel here in America.
Right.
KFC was once the biggest fried chicken brand in America. Dethroned by Chick-fil-A in 2012, Popeyes surpassed them at
Wingstop is better than all right, y'all, I'm done.
A decade later, and earlier this year, so did Raising Cane's. And in 2026, it's projected that Wingstop will take the number 4 spot. Put simply, KFC is losing relevance as a brand by the day, while their competitors are booming. Meanwhile, there's upstart chains like Dave's Hot Chicken that are doing $3 million in revenue per store and have grown to hundreds of locations in the last.
I say this about Dave's Hot Chicken, y'all, and I promise I'm listening, right? Man, you eat 2 sliders from Dave's Hot Chicken, bro, no matter what spice level, I feel like they just gonna knock you out. I always fall asleep after I eat something from this place. I don't know what it is, man. They must be putting melatonin in the food or something. And if you haven't tried Dave's Hot Chicken, tap in and be ready to lay down. Be somewhere where you can lay down.
5 years. But beyond brand relevance, KFC's operations also have a real problem. Notably, their menu. Originally built around the iconic KFC bucket, filled with bone-in chicken, this product has gone out of style. When you look at the top fried chicken brands, all their core products are boneless. Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich, Raising Cane's tenders, and Wingstop's wings are the best examples. But now nearly every fast food joint, from the burger giants to pizza brands, are playing in this space with their own chicken sandwiches, wings, and tenders. But as these brands have capitalized on this fried chicken boom, KFC's menu has hardly changed. Yet in the last 4 years, bone-in meals are on 72% less menus, while boneless options are up 150+%.
I mean, I would assume it has to be because it's cheaper to make boneless wings somehow, some way, because it's probably not a actual wing. I mean, y'all know what they doing to these chickens out here, bro. These chickens can't even walk. They be so big. I don't know if we'll do a reaction video on, you know what I'm saying, how cruel they be treating these animals, but that's probably it.
KFC has to shake things up in a meaningful way if they want to meet consumer demand.
And you know what? I think, cause again, there's definitely, at least in Chicago, bro, there's like 3 main bone-in chicken spots, right? We got Harold's, we got Uncle Remus, and we got JJ's Fish and Chicken. If y'all ever out here, man, pull up to any one of those if you can, bro. You will, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good meal. Those 3 restaurants they're not really fast food restaurants. It's just a chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if they're going to keep the same bone-in chicken, maybe they can just rebrand themselves as not a fast food spot and just kind of a chicken spot, or, you know, maybe like upscale it to be a little bit more like high quality of a restaurant, you know, something like a, what's like a, you know, like a sit down restaurant, basically, like not like a Olive Garden or something, you know, like a you know what I'm saying, like something like that. That probably costs a lot of money to do, and again, they're not really focused or invested in the United States market, so they probably won't. But that's you know what I'm saying, that's just what I think could be done. Obviously, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, about like what their finances are, so I'm just talking out of my neck, but hey.
And it has to happen fast, because their average revenue per store is the most concerning aspect of their business. At 1.3 million, it's barely enough to stay profitable in today's operating environment. I talked about this in detail in my video about the collapse of fast food earlier this year. But in short, rising chicken costs and labor costs are destroying profit margins for restaurant owners. So KFC franchise owners who own 98% of the 3,600 locations in the US are at serious risk of staying alive if things don't change. Which begs the question, why isn't Yum Brands trying to help them? And why are they instead building a direct competitor to their own franchisees?
Saucy?
KFC did announce a revival plan of sorts, the Kentucky Fried Comeback. This has been done nearly in tandem with the launch of Saucy, which I'll get to in a moment. But this revival plan feels like it's brutally missing the mark. It originally started with a free bucket of fried chicken to customers who came in. Which, sure, who doesn't want free food? But it's an example of KFC defaulting to the old playbook and old product that is no longer relevant. Now, just last month, they did bring back the original honey barbecue chicken sandwich, which was first introduced in the late 1990s. But besides the fact that the discounted price of $3.99 leaves basically zero profit for franchisees, their marketing is out of touch. KFC's strategy is to target Chick-fil-A, which, ever since Chick-fil-A passed KFC in 2012, the gap between the two brands is massive. KFC trying to force their way into this conversation with Chick-fil-A just comes off as desperate. It gives the same energy as the classic scene from Mad Men.
I feel bad for you.
I don't think about you at all.
Now, maybe I'm wrong and this comeback plan has legs. But even with KFC's most recent quarter, where they did show 2% same-store sales increasing, they're still down nearly 8% year over year.
Yeah, you guys, and the more I think of it, bro, like what is the KFC slogan? Like, we know Popeyes is the Louisiana fast, love that chicken from Popeyes, right? Like, they got all the commercials and stuff. Chick-fil-A got the cow and all that. Like, it just seemed like the people in charge just don't care. And I mean, Pat B said they should be caring. It would really be crazy for Kentucky Fried Chicken to not exist in the United States, but it exists everywhere else, right? That'd be insane.
Meanwhile, Saucy, which launched in 2024, is trending to do $2.6 million at their first location in Orlando. This would make it a top 15 store in the entire KFC US system. The chicken tender focused concept that has 11 sauces in honor of KFC's 11 original herbs and spices will be opening another 20 stores according to Yum Brands. But this is a business that directly competes with KFC. It's fried chicken, and KFC does have tenders on the menu as well. If I was a franchisee, I would be furious because all the real estate, marketing, and food innovation efforts that Saucy is getting could be being invested into KFC to revitalize that business.
Sure.
Instead, it's going to a brand new...
But y'all see it had like the little KFC sign, like Saucy by KFC. Does it not? I guess it doesn't count, right? It's something different. It's kind of like, I don't know, like Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, kind of like that type of thing, maybe.
Concept. And it's worth noting that not a single restaurant chain has ever successfully launched a new chain from scratch. Many have tried, but none have succeeded. The closest to this ever happening was McDonald's with Chipotle. But even with that, Chipotle was in an entirely different category and was founded by Steve Ells, who built 14 locations before taking any investment from McDonald's. Overall, Yum Brands looks distracted by KFC's global operations and now by Saucy, but it might soon cost them KFC in America.
Shout outs to Pat B Originals, man. Love these food videos. Y'all making me hungry. I'm about to go eat something at 11 o'clock at night. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Eat at a reasonable time. But as always, man, it's your boy TwoCentz. Say it with me. TCZ. We out.